Peace, everyone. This is Nikisha with FavorFlowRestorative. Harmony Unleashed, mind, body, and soul. Let's clear some energy. Maybe we haven't even gotten into the reading, but I can intuitively say that I feel like it's going to be something grounding, because that is something that I have been invested in doing. So what is grounding? Grounding is being able to create some type of neutral charge within your body. So when you're having negative feelings, call them negative or whatever, but when it just doesn't feel good, it's uncomfortable, it's tense, and we all know what feels good and what doesn't, right? So when you're in that space, a lot of times, I say all the time with me, it is a shift in frequency that doesn't feel good, and many times it is here to get our attention about something, but at times it could be energies outside of us that may be sent our way, or that maybe we're connected to, that really just don't belong to us, and it is up to us to use our discernment to figure out which is which. So I know what's going on in my life. I know how I feel. I'm in touch with myself. I've made it a practice to know what energy is mine and what energy doesn't belong to me. There was a time where I unknowingly carried other people's energy, and sometimes I carried it because I loved them, and I felt that it was my duty to. It was like that martyrdom type of energy, that self-sacrificial type of energy that I was feeling at the time, that I felt that I needed to do that. And I am no longer in that space, gratefully, because my health is so much better. So, and I'm so much happier too, because to know that, you can even out your own energy. And for those of you who have not checked out the Feeding Your Demon series, please do. Because really, a demon, we give a lot of power to the devil. But a demon is anything that drains your energy. And so with that being said, let's go on and pull our card for the week. Because this is another way that we provide nectar for those things that strive to drain our energy, right? So let's get into it. Get into it. Now, something came out. I actually did Ylang earlier by myself, so that's definitely going to be mine. That's why I was talking about grounding or whatever. I do have an oil in the FavorFlow Aromatics line. It's called Relaxation, and it has Ylang, Bergamot, Lavender, and I'm missing one. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it, but I know that those are the three main ones. And I love having oils and putting like dry herbs in them. So like anything that I have that have like lavender in it, I love putting like the lavender herb in there, or like especially like rosemary and peppermint, jasmine, rose. So Copaiba came out, but I wanna make it like, I want this to kind of be like a household thing, like oils that we can find easily, and ain't nobody trying to go out there trying to find something that isn't easy to be found. So I'm gonna pull another one, okay? Because I want this to be, tools and things that we can And I was just talking about it. Okay. So what we pulled was Lavender. Come on, Lavender. Go, Lavender. Come on, Lavender. Go, Lavender. I didn't even pull out the Ylang. I think I put it back in, but I'm going to take it out of the stack, and what we'll do is 2 essential oils this week, because we had 4 last week. It was a lot. I'm grateful that I did, and I actually made like a roller ball of what did I do? I did lavender tea tree. For the tea tree, I did tangerine. I did the cypress, and instead of using birch, I used like a cedar wood. So there's like a Texas cedar wood that I have, but or boss the fir family, like anything that is kind of like a woodsy in the woodsy family is really great. And so I put them all together, and it was absolutely fantastic, and it got me through. So I'm actually still using it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to incorporate both of them. I know that this week is about grounding, as I've said before. And so because of that, I'm super excited that we got the lavender, and I'm super excited that I got the Ylang from earlier, and I'm super excited that I shared that recipe, because that was on point too. Go me. Okay, so lavender. We already talked about lavender. You know what? Since we already have one about lavender, let's talk about Ylang. I really, really like Ylang. I don't think they have anything about Ylang in this one. And let me share what these are. I'm sorry, I've been using these and not talking about them. So one of them is the aromatherapy guide. This one is by Stephen Major, and I think I might have just ordered this on Amazon because it just helps me whenever I create my recipes. And then this one is made by permacharts.com, and it's just about aromatherapy. So those are the 2 things that you've been kind of seeing me pick up outside of the chakra chart and Carolyn Minn's book. But Ylang. Ooh, I'm so excited. So Yangling's common uses are for anxiety, depression, high blood pressure, and insomnia. It can be used as an antiseptic, antidepressant, muscle relaxant, aphrodisiac, sedative. It's very sedating and calming. Ooh, and check this out. It blends well with bergamot, clary sage, and jasmine. So it's a very, very powerful oil. So what does that mean? A little goes a long way, so you don't have to use a whole lot, right? So usually I don't have as many drops of Ylang as I would a lavender, right? And I know I haven't talked about different notes and how all of that goes together, but right now we are focused on emotional patterns. So let's see if Ylang falls into the chakra spaces. Let's see, Ylang. So I just figure you can't know it all. So as I come on here and we're talking about it or whatever, y'all, I'm learning myself. This is amazing because I'm such an essential oil girl. So I don't see anything about Ylang on here. That does not mean that Ylang does not flow with any of the chakra systems. If I were to guess, which I don't want to, I would say that just because I'm talking about grounding, it would be more like root, right? But again, I'm guessing. So on our next episode of this, I am going to come to you and I'm going to talk about more about lavender, more information. I'm going to look at the information that I shared before, and I'm going to see what else I can find outside of what I've already shared, but for the most part, it's going to be about Ylang. And I'd love to talk more about like being able to create these blends, because sometimes you have some things on hand, and sometimes we need to talk about substitutions. Like, for instance, those that didn't have birch, I didn't talk about a substitution that we could have used or whatever. So I want to get better about like showing that there are different combinations and substitutions that you can create, because to me, with the oils, you can create your own prescription for yourself, like for whatever emotional patterns you're into, dissolving or integrating, or whatever it is that, whatever you're doing on your own healing journey, or whatever you're doing to maintain or sustain. We all have our tools and practices. And so this is simply the intent of the essential oil reading that I do weekly, in case anybody wants to know what the intention is. So hopefully that was helpful for you. Let me clear the energy. Thank you so much for joining. Please like, share, subscribe, and I really would be very grateful. It's very helpful to the channel, and it assists in making it possible for us to be able to build the channel so that we can have more things going on and popping off or whatever. And then once I get my group, then we can have lives and all types of dope things or whatever. So I'm looking forward to having more sessions with you, and have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace.